So I remember as a kid, like holding on to my mom's leg. I could feel everything. So there's what we call these Indigo children. And they're on a volunteer contract to serve humanity. They're created to stand out, not fit into a system. Their fourth, fifth, and sixth stranded DNA, which is their soul, is already online, which means they can literally feel things that 90-something% of humanity cannot. They can actually sense things that 90% of humanity cannot. And so these are volunteers. And if they can make it through that early sensitivity, and it's a lot to feel the world, because when you come to Earth, you agree to abide by Earth's rules. And you choose to forget so you can have the joy of remembering. But when you're a little kid and you're feeling everything and everybody's calling you crazy for saying that you're seeing and feeling things and they can't see it and they're trying to put you on psych meds, it's a lot. When you can feel and you're sitting there watching your parents fight and you can feel your father's trauma coming into your nervous system and you're sensitive and you can literally feel it all and you're absorbing that trauma, it's a lot. And literally then they tell you to shut up and that you're telling a lie, and they send you to the psychiatrist and they put you on this medication which literally messes your nervous system up. It's a lot, right? And so some of these ancient souls choose to be born into these systems, and if they can make it through without being locked up in a psych hospital, without committing suicide, and they can make it through the trauma, literally eventually they learn that their sensitivity is a gift. Instead of putting these kids to a psychiatrist and numbing them with meds and throwing them into a locked psychiatric hospital, they understand that these children have a gift with the invisible world. And if they have a mentor who's been through the invisible world, who's navigated it, and they have a community who doesn't label them and diagnoses them and say something's wrong with them, they understand this child has a gift with the invisible world. And through the mentor and through the community, they learn how to navigate the invisible world. And these children actually become what is called the local town shaman, a healer. And the end path of all spiritual paths is service, so that their feeling becomes a superhero power where they can literally feel what the person is going through. And because they've been through it, and because they understand how to transmute it, and because they understand the origin of where it comes from, they're able to understand, diagnose, see, feel, and empathize with that person. And then they have the keys to the consciousness because they've overcome it. And then they can share from their heart, which has an authentic frequency, a frequency of the keys to the consciousness to help that person. And service is the end path of all spiritual paths. And so this is why the feeling can be overwhelming. And if it's too overwhelming, they'll leave their body, but eventually they'll have to do soul retrieval and bring it back. And once they're complete and whole, they begin their mission, their service contract as a volunteer to serve humanity.